Hi Libra, welcome into your monthly reading. We're going to read the month of December. Okay. If you want to know what's going on the last week of November, I just did that reading last week because they're a week in before. So you can go back to my channel and read that video. So this is going to be for the month of December. The way these monthly readings work is that I put the first spread completely down and then we clarify everything. The clarifying is in the extended. All right, there's a link going to be down below. And the good news is it's only $1 or you donate as much as you like. And there's no commercials. So there's that. What's going on in the month of December for Libra, please? Situation, please. The 8 of Cups in reverse, the Fool. Interesting. Libra, oh God, I love you guys. Here's your card, by the way, and this is Aries card. All right. Some of you, I mean, you're always fair, balanced, and honest, right? Scales represent balancing things, making it fair for all parties involved. Now, the 8 of Cups in reverse, some of you could be going back to someone or something, and you're taking a leap of faith and a risk, going back to it. Some of you, it's a marriage. Some of you, it's an institution. Some of you are just, I don't know, maybe perhaps you're leaving a marriage or an institution and you're going to another person. All right? You're wrapping up a chapter, which I love. All right? You're ending something. You're finding yourself. You're finding your peace, and you're even finding some success if this is work related. All right, so let's continue. What's coming in for my beautiful Libras, please? Libra, in the month of December 2025, please. Some of you, if you are, the year of the snake is going away. Because we are the year of the snake right now, where the snake sheds its skin and then a whole new version of the snake comes out. We're headed into the year of the horse, and I know a couple Libras are horses. It'll be your year. Libra, you got a big, fantastic year planned ahead for you. At least that's what the planets are directing. See, a horse moves with purpose. There's fire under its hooves. It knows who it is. So it moves not only with purpose, but with courage and strength and stamina. And they just say, that's it. Nothing's holding me back anymore. So that's what 2026 is going to be all about. And the reason I'm bringing it up is because we're doing the December reading. So that's a wrap, folks. We're closing chapters. We're closing big chapters of our lives. So you're going to be taking action back and forth here with somebody. Or you're going to be chopping wood. So chopping wood means like, okay, you're going to change your career. So you're going to take classes. You're chopping wood. You're going to put your resumes out there. And you're going to get communication back and forth. Chopping wood. You're going to talk to your person and you guys are going back and forth. The thing, though, that I'm seeing here is the 6 of Cups, which is you being nostalgic. Your mind is, going backwards or back to something from your past or a person from your past. So that is the situation that is happening for you in December. Either you're thinking about them or there's somebody from your past coming back. All right? And we'll see, I guess, when we clarify. Let me tell you something. I just did Aquarius's clarifiers. The whole reading was the extended. It was incredibly detailed. All right, so let's move on into the next position. The next position, I want you to take note of it because this will be your biggest challenge in December. What will be the biggest challenge in the month of December for Libra, please? Interesting. It is avoiding a third-party situation or maybe not working. I think you're kind of like, no, my mind is made up. It's set. I don't want to work with you. I don't want to collaborate with you. Not at work with a team of people or a third-party situation. You're kind of just like, no, I don't want a therapist in our marriage. I don't want a friends involved. You're just kind of like not into the third dynamic thing, right? But the problem is that I'm seeing in regards to this is that there's unrequited love attached to it or a runner-chaser dynamic going back and forth. See, the universe is trying to give you something, but you're pining over some other loss. This is going to be your biggest challenge. Once you get over this, I suspect that's it. You're done. You're done with your tribes, tribulations, your hurdles, your cycles, and your repeated patterns. I think once you get past this challenge, you're done. You're set. But I could be wrong. We'll see in the fourth position what's gonna bear fruit. Now, with that said, what's the advice here for the month of December for my Libras, please? I highly encourage you guys, second, maybe midpoint of the month, to come back and re-listen. And if you do the extended, you will own it. So you can go back and review that too. All right. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands in reverse and the Six of Wands here. There's something you definitely have to learn. You are definitely a novice at something. What is a novice? I don't know. You go to school to be a teacher, and you, after your first year, you move on to the second and third to get a degree. You're not going to stay at the first because you'll never learn. So your advice is to learn. If you got bored or you stagnated in a relationship, this is no longer any reason for you to move forward. Where are you putting roots down into, right? This is showing me in your advice, the Four of Wands in reverse, there's a lack of stability in something that you want to create a foundation. You have to build a foundation, but before you build a foundation, you have to learn, right? Something about rejecting a marriage or a proposal, or like upgrading something because you don't know enough. Some kind of vibe like that I'm getting. We'll see in the extended, but I do see you becoming successful, superseding these challenges. What is the best thing that's going to happen to Libra in the month of December, please? The Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. The good stuff that's here for you in the month of December. I do love the Queen of Cups. You're going to be coming from this beautiful, soft, elegant place. A place that is where you will feel like so good, so golden. The Queen of Cups is, you will be emotionally mature and available for a relationship or to handle a situation, whether it's work or otherwise. But you will also be perhaps doing something from a singular level. You're going to be doing something from an independent level. See, a lot of you, and this is great because Spirit is kind of like, and I'm hearing the download in my head. Finally, Libra will be in this amazing place where they're going to be operating from their heart chakra. 1, 2. They'll also be single and alone, and it's coming from the right place and the right direction. 3, they will also find themselves financially independent, not needing anyone or anything. And because of this reason, whether it is financial independence or you just being single, you will be coming to answers on a truthful level, on an internal, innate level, what your soul wants and needs and desires and gets and receives, right? You will then be able to lie low to make those thoughtful decisions. You finally say to yourself, I'm going to open my heart chakra. What's going to lead me to love? What is the person or the situation that I will love? Whether it's a job, a task, or a person, or a relationship. And then you'll be able to make judgment calls on what is negative, what is toxic, who is the devil, what is the toxicity. You'll be able to pinpoint it and get rid of it. And then you will start taking action towards your desires for 2026 as I see it here. At least the stuff I see for January. Now let's see what the outcome is for the month of December. And again, we are going to clarify all of this. And let me tell you, the devil's in the details, always. What is the outcome, please, of the month? And I'm going to pull some love oracles. We throw tarot on the oracles to understand what they're saying about your love life. See, the Hierophant came there. That's Taurus energy, by the way. Oh, an Aquarius energy here. The Star. The Star. You're going to be optimistic and hopeful in regards to maybe perhaps a third-party situation that you've entertained, or you are the mistress or third-party person. There is some guilt and regret and loss. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. In regards to a marriage or institution that you had or could have had. But now you are cutting your losses. You're making your sacrifices. You're saying to yourself, wait a minute, I really got to think about my worth and my value here. I don't know if some of you are partaking in something outside. So maybe your biggest challenge is to avoid the third party. But you're staying optimistic and hopeful. Don't forget, you are scales. Let me see what we're going to read about in, this is probably going to make a lot more sense when we get the clarifiers, I suspect. Let me see what we're going to talk about, please. Attraction and engagement. Wow. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Now, this is engagement. I can't wait to clarify that. And attraction. This is the Nine of Pentacles we were talking about. You are more attractive as you are doing your own jam, your own thing on a singular level. You're smelling the roses. Someone sees you from far away. Who's that? Wow. They don't care. They only, they're beautiful and just loving their moment. So we're going to talk about that too in the extended or the clarified version of December. All right, guys, that's what I have up till now. So follow me with the link down below. If you can't access that, please email me at elpistarot@gmail.com. I'll find another way for you because I know not every country can access all these platforms. Yeah. I'll see you there. Everyone else, I'll see you next week.